Gaming Gladiators. Folks, jumping straight into this one with the drafts. We heard it from the panel. They were kind of liking the direction Gaming Gladiators were going this time. A lot of greed, you know.
A lot of
Terrorblade, TA, and Doom. And indeed, the map is bigger, and indeed, there's more neutral camps. But does it mean that you should go for these sort of greedy strategies, or do you think this is something that Liquid could punish?
I don't know. That's a great question. I guess we're going to have to see and find out. I think Liquid definitely has tools to be able to punish with the Chen, with the Necro, the heals, the group up, and stuff like that. But Gaming, maybe they have something up their sleeves, just being able to farm the map, go for this pressure plays with the supports. Because I think now I'm much happier seeing Tofu playing a Disruptor. I think the Enchantress, or the Wind Ranger in particular, just, I don't know, this hero, it's only got like these small little buffs and changes like that. Disruptor still is a menace. Sure, got some nerfs and stuff like that in the patch, but this is a hero that catches and punishes and can do very well to catch a lot of these heroes. But are they going to have enough damage early on to deal with this Necro in particular? They're going to have the enchant to dispel that. The Shroud, of course, to be able to go through with that, but their magic damage is pretty limited early game on the side of Gaming. So let's see how it's going to go. Because Liquid, of course, they got the Chen, right? This hero is absurd. We saw what Insania was able to do last time. All the auras, all the cool stuff.
Oh.
And let's see how Boxy does this time around, too. Because as we saw last game, he literally popped off the definition of the word.
Let's see indeed what he can do on the Dark Willow. And considering Liquid's draft as well, we obviously saw they threw out the carry pick very early on, showing that the Muerta was going to be thrown into the game. Do you think Gaming Gladiators have got sort of responses that you would imagine we'll see people start to do against Muerta? And what do you want to be doing against this hero as a carry right now?
I think the Doom is probably a pretty good answer as long as you can get it onto her. But the thing is that they did pick the Terrorblade into Muerta, which can sometimes, I would say, be a pretty big concern. We did see the TB overall winning at the early game versus it, but then as game progressed, it went turned for Zai.
He's in trouble.
Boxy also.
And it. Oh,
wait, what the? What?
The aim was a little off there.
I'm checking to see how many games Mika has.
Not sure what he was shooting, but it weren't anywhere near the fight.
I'm checking immediately after that.
Let's hope he improves his aim over the course of the game.
Recent games. Let's take a look at this. I'm gonna find him.
There we go. He hits that one.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah. It's
I'm
just
just
a bit of a misclick, bit of a whiff up there.
Yeah, he must have just, a quick cast or something. You know, it happens sometimes.
Oh, Duracho.
Tons of magic damage.
He's taking a lot of harassing from the two of them. Stick darts will keep him alive. They'll throw out blood grenade his way as well.
He's okay.
It's going to keep him low, but indeed he will live. He's got a salve at the ready as well.
So the thing about Willow that, of course, got changed, it's the damage on Shadow Realm, especially early on. For level 1, it's 120 damage. It is a ton if you're able to land it onto some of these heroes that do hate to play versus high burst damage. TB is squishy, especially with the way that strength changed now. You're unbelievably fragile just versus that magic damage. 538 HP maximum at level 2.
Yeah.
It's way lower than it was before because of how strength works.
She bottom. Tofu trying to get his way out of this. And he will. Only just. Harassment done there by okay already here with the cooling and dead shot.
Harpy Stormcrafter was found, of course, from Insania. Top Zai. Should be able to get away.
Oh.
But whoa.
And to the Shadow Realm he goes. This is fine. Also has a sail prepared. And we'll see how things go in the mid. Last game, Quinn, he had a rough one on the puck.
Sure did.
Did you sort of see the potential for him being a lot better this game on the TA?
Yeah, he shouldn't be just constantly getting hunted from like supports and stuff like that. He should have a much easier time of surviving.
Well, they're trying to go
Up
aggressive again. Bramble down onto the two of them. Here comes in from Zai, keeping Boxy safe. I mean, both teams here keeping one another super low on this top lane.
Yeah. That being said, for Quinn, I think Nisha has some really cool potential because there is some limited type of catch to be able to go for some of these heroes. Like, who are you want to be able to Doom the Muerta, you want to be able to, of course, like get the Disruptor ult on some of these, but which one are you going to pick and choose? You have to pick your poison.
True. Yeah, so. I mean, we saw last game, right, how annoying Nisha was to catch. He didn't die at all.
Yeah.
Not dying at all in game 1. And yeah, honestly, if he has a great one here, could even be a potential for him to have 2 back-to-back where they can't take him out.
He almost just died to the side blades. It's always going to be a big thing that you have to watch for if you are playing these Void Spirits versus TA is if he just side blades you, you actually don't block any of that damage because it's pure. So even though you have shield block or damage block physical barrier, side blades, they go right through that.
Bottom lane. Mika and Insania, they're able to set up to take down Ace. Oh, Nisha. Woohoo! All right, he stepped up. He had no place there. He's dead.
He played very over.
He came back right I mean, I guess he was sort of relying on the block of the Resonant Pulse to keep him safe. It did not. Quinn easily able to hit through that in a couple of hits.
I mean, Quinn, he's playing it really nice with the side blades versus that damage block.
Sure.
I think a couple of times I saw him literally just go right through it.
And Boxy's on the hunt for the courier.
Will he get it? Bracio's hiding it. Boxy forced the TP.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, Quinn feeling very good in this matchup here, especially after that kill. And as a panel said, you know, it's a lot of...
Top lane.
Whoa.
Celery's just able to chase out Zai there with the wolf back down bottom. Mickey's trying to stand his ground. He's going to go down this time.
Tofu!
The ghost!
He's got the Lotus.
And he's able to take the ghost out. And Insania, he's getting chased out by Ace. But, Ace won't have the chance to keep on top of Insania. But oh yeah, Mickey this time round, the trade does not go well as he ends up taken down.
And they'll embrace the greed. We see Ace, he's got the Vanguard queued up, and he does have Midas queued up this game. Wants to have these double ways to deal with the Chen creeps, of course, and they have Ench as well. Zai, he's going down again. And Boxy, he's got Shadow Realm. Should be okay, but they're getting a lot out of these lanes on the side of gaming. Oh, and they get the courier. I mean, Zai just walked his courier in after he was dead. Whoopsie.
More money for Gaming Gladiators. 6-1, 1K lead. Off to a hot start here.
Yep, Quinn almost level 6 as well, too, versus Nisha's level 5.
Now, all three cores having a slightly better time here in these side lanes on Gaming Gladiators this time round.
And look at this Dyrachyo. I mean, look at this gank. The TB still has meta for a second. He wants Mickey.
I mean, Mickey's looking pretty dead. He'll be able to at least fear back Dyrachyo.
That was a nice fear.
That might actually give him the chance to live. Yeah, he's back under the tower. All right, this time around, the dead shot hits perfectly.
We saw Arteezy doing these type of TP ganks in the earlier series. I think we're going to be seeing these side lanes just get pressured from like 4 or 5 heroes all the time. Celery.
He's trying to go for Boxy, but Zai, he'll head over to help out, and Boxy, he's away.
Nisha has to be very careful in the mid lane here versus Quinn. Still level 5. And Tofu, he's actually looking for him to glimpse. Got the jump away.
Still a fair bit of damage. I mean, it's not fun for Nisha to lane against this. Quinn just getting complete free farm in this mid area of the map. I mean, so far, the greed's looking pretty good for Gaming Gladiators. All 3 of their cores getting the exact sort of starts that they'd hoped for.
Looking excellent. And Quinn, I mean, getting enabled with power runes as well is a big deal, because he can just make rotations to any of these side lanes. And at this point, people are incredibly fragile versus TA. Quinn, I believe, even glyphing the wave, and he has a catapult wave plus double range creep here to be hitting on mid tower. Celery.
Nice trying for Boxy or Zai.
He is so high level on this Enchantress.
Yeah,
right
they can't really touch him right now, Boxy and Zai. They have to just run from Celery. They cannot trade with this hero at this point.
Hey, there's just kills all over the place.
I mean, Nisha's dead, and up top, I mean, he's diving tier 2s here, Celery, and he gets away with it.
And
they can even look towards Zai as well, potentially.
And it's 7 minutes.
Zai.
The Wisdom Rune.
He's able to heal in time.
And they take away the Wisdom. They even give it to Dyrachyo. I mean, these lanes are insane.
Yeah.
This Enchantress, he's dominating. Tofu also gets a Wisdom Room after killing mid.
Yeah, they're smashing it this game, Gaming Gladiators.
Celery's literally just bullying the 2 of them away almost by himself as the Sentry now.
Yeah, 3-0-2.
3 points in enchant. Yeah, he's doing so much with these creeps. And it's just difficult for Zai too, because he's like, oh man, if I pop Ghost Shard, it's just going to get dispelled a lot from this Ench, since she is so high level. Boxy.
See if the 2 of them can do anything about Quinn.
He's tanky.
Refraction back up in a few seconds as well, and in fact, Boxy's just dead. And with Refraction up in this soon, yeah, Quinn, he's going to be able to stand his ground against Nisha. Nisha can't kill this. He has to get out.
And Zai's dead as well.
I mean, Quinn's thinking about chasing this. Astral steps there for Nisha, but another trap gets laid down. And he's also got another one after that. Quinn could continue to chase this. The Remnant will only hold Quinn back for a few seconds. It's not enough to stop him. Quinn gets another kill. 11-1.
And they're taking towers. I mean, top, they got Zai again. The Dispel was there. Celery's level 6 already. This is devastating. Liquid.
Really, this is such a drastic change-up from what we saw in Game 1 as well. It's completely flipped on his head. As, yeah, Gaming Gladiators storming into this game too.
And there's a Doom already. I mean, Mickey, he's also just going to go down. Can they get a deny? Nope. Nisha going to try to punish Ace.
I mean, he doesn't care with his Vanguard. He's so tanky. Tofu, he'll be the focus here from the rotation of Nisha.
Oh, I mean, there's just pressure everywhere, though, Owen. It's a 6K lead. Dyrachyo's farming Ancients.
Oh, Oh my goodness.
Quinn level 9 as well already at this point.
I think
8
Zai's
minutes
sort
and
of
40.
quick buy as well, an indicator of how this game's going. He's queuing up level 2 bots as his first item.
I mean, what does Nisha have queued up also? I was checking to see if he's got the Midas queued up, but no, he's just got Treads queued. A monstrous early game from from gaming. And they have greed to be able to back it up as it progresses. Nice, Celery's just gonna go hit towers.
On top, Tofu
Has been killed.
trying to set up an opportunity here for Dyrachyo to take down Zai.
Zai, he's dancing.
He's got, what, 8-1 charges.
Saving the glimpse forever. They do get Quinn.
But another kill
Bottom tower is
given
under
into the hands of Dyrachyo.
They're running away with this early game.
They are.
Boxy still, the thing is too, is like the supports are very low level.
Nisha
So.
trying to go for Tofu, but Dyrachyo's still here to help out. Nisha will commit in with another Astral Step to try and get the kill. Oh, Dyrachyo! He uses the Thunder to save Tofu, and now he's ready to turn. Thunder Strike into a glimpse. Nisha will dodge it with the Dissimulate, gets into the trees. He's still ticking down super low into the Thunder Strike, and he's running out of options to get away from this.
And bottom as well. They're diving Boxy. Ace.
And Zai's going to TP in to try and help. Another Uncharge thrown down the way of Nisha. As Nisha will jump into the pit, but Tofu's ready and waiting for him. He's dead. I mean, beautiful play there from Dyrachyo, keeping his support alive. Fantastic Sunder. And Nisha dead again.
Zai, he's 0 and 5. He's had no potential for this game whatsoever from how well Celery and Dyrachyo played versus him. Now he comes bottom, but he's not even safe down here.
Now there's 4 heroes ready to close in on him.
Quinn is coming too.
Yeah. They're ready to look for Zai.
Instant dispel.
And pretty much instant death.
He can't even get the Reaper off.
Nisha tries to jump in, but the Static Storm gets laid down. I don't think there's really any business here for Liquid to turn up and fight.
Gaming just continues to bring the numbers, overwhelming pressure versus Liquid. The supports are just so low level too. Boxy, he's level 5. The fact that they lost their lanes, they lost both their Wisdom Runes, the recovery outlet for them is looking grim.
Dire's middle
They got to start bringing numbers themselves to try to respond versus Gaming, but they need levels on the supports to get kills. Like Boxy in particular, his 6 is actually really important to be able to burst these tanky heroes. Okay,
I mean, he finds a DD.
but he's might just get glimpsed. Tofu.
They've got him. The glimpse is there. Quinn tries to set up. McKay will be able to get into the ultimate to continue to attempt to back away from Quinn. Turns and tries to stand his ground a bit, but as soon as the ult comes to an end, he is dead.
And they're looking for another one. Boxy.
See, Quinn doesn't want to go for it. I mean, Dyrachyo can help out.
They've got
And
another
back over
glimpse
towards
soon.
Boxy. It's going to be another one. He's got some time in the Shadow Realm.
But he's caught.
I mean, this is brutal.
dismantling.
70 to 7K lead. Gaming Gladiators, after that rough game 1, they are hitting back harder than ever before here in game 2.
All 3 tier 1s taken. Dyrachyo hitting a tier 2. They're going to try to punish Dyrachyo, but he is just too big.
Nisha can't burst this.
And Nisha now has to be careful himself.
They got the glimpse back into the trap slope. Ready to dive in with the creeps. Nisha trying to get away. Metamorphosis will come to an end. Dyrachyo not quite able to finish him off.
Sanya also slowed down these traps, causing massive problems for Liquid. And they just don't really have great ways to punish any of these dives. And Quinn, his refraction, until they have Bedlam, until Boxy's 6, they can't actually go for Quinn too easily unless they bring 3-4 heroes.
Zai's got his item done. He's got his bots done.
Okay.
I mean, what's sort of the strat here? I mean, obviously nowadays bots super valuable with how big the map is and you want to get around from place to place, but at the same time, doesn't matter if you're getting around from place to place if you're going to die.
It's just I think it's just to try to farm as well as also try to gank in these side lanes with numbers.
Okay.
Go on top of the Chen creeps, try to get some type of kills to get you back because they're just getting smacked right now.
I mean, and is there value in getting this bots upgrade early, or do you think he's going to change that?
Honestly, I have no idea. It doesn't feel very valuable, but maybe they are just feeling like the game state is pretty impossible for them unless they just do something fully chaotic. Because these lanes are as one-sided as I've ever seen them.
If Liquid's able to get their way back into this game, it is going to be quite something to witness.
Hey, it's 13 minutes. Boxy's still 5. And the Wisdom Runes, they're going to be spawning in about 40 seconds. Let's see if they do look to set up for themselves here, because Gaming, they just have such control. Nisha.
Got the setup on him. Still got a couple of steps to play with it. And Zai.
Oh my goodness. Barely gets away.
Yeah, honestly, if Quinn stood right on top, he might have been able to get that final hit in.
Yeah, it would have been close.
The Ghost Shroud coming to an end.
Liquid, they just have to make as much space as possible for this for this Muerta, but I mean, Tofu, he's on him again already. He's just annoying him. And yeah, Wisdom Runes, 8 seconds. Look at Duracio's positioning. He's claiming the high ground. Boxy's going to try to run through. They're bringing the numbers.
Get the setup. It's a good setup and it's a great finisher. The Scythe comes crashing in. They take out Duracio. They'll get Celery as well. Liquid
5 heroes.
finding an opportunity there to fight. And he's going to do it, Zai. I mean,
Is he? Okay.
I think he's going to do it. So 30 seconds, he's going to be up and down. I mean, he's going to be everywhere.
And we saw the Wisdom Room is actually killed. Duracio killed it with his illusion. So Liquid isn't even going to be able to get the benefit. Even though they get the kills, which is great, they're not able to claim a Wisdom Room, and I don't think they can actually claim the other one unless they do some kind of crazy move. But a good move.
Sure.
They have to do this. They have to bring 4 or 5 numbers to try to slow down the pace of the game from gaming at the moment.
I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see how Zai is able to play the map now.
Look, and he's like, holy crap, they brought 5.
Because this actually, low-key, it could get them back in the game. If Zai's just able to be in all these crazy places, pushing out lanes, so they get level 2 bots, nothing changed, right? Still the level 2 bots are before.
Same thing.
But the big thing, you're getting the quick channel time and the 30-second cooldowns. Every 30 seconds, Zai, he can be wherever he wants to be. I would say, don't try this in your pub. This is an advanced level play here from Zai.
This is the sacrificial lamb, right? Zai, he knows what he has to do in this game. He's got to somehow get Nisha and Mickey back in the game, so he's just going to sacrifice himself, it feels like, and try to set up with these heavy rotations with like 4 or 5 men to try to kill gaming, who's going to start splitting up.
I mean, if this works, this is going to be absolute one of the biggest brain plays you'll see from a player.
Yep. Nisha. Will he chase him through? I don't think so.
I don't think so, no. He can't burst through Duracio at this point.
And
needs more backup.
Quinn is absolutely massive at this point. Lance is done, Deso's done, level 13, and he's queuing up the Shard. A very good Shard playing versus the Necrophos. I mean, playing versus like all these heroes. Muerto, Void Spirit, Necrophos, can likely just kill them. And there's also already a Octarine on Ace. Okay.
And Tofu. He's trying to mess around with Nisha. Oh. And Nisha's going to try for the kill. Static Storm gets laid down. And Nisha, he'll be ready to jump back in with the Astral Step, gets the kill. Meanwhile, elsewhere, they take out Mickey. Reaper Scythe, not enough straight-up burst to kill off Quinn, but they still get the kill nonetheless.
Someone lotused him. I think Ace lotused him, and it actually didn't let the Reaper stack finish off. Okay. The healing lotus. Okay, cool stuff.
Nisha, have to duck into the trees here. On mana and HP, and Zai, he's out.
Okay. That was wild.
I mean, they're getting these opportunities. Sure, Zai doesn't get the stack, but
he gets the kill.
Getting the chance to kill off Quinn.
Oh. And okay, so there's some big brain like itemization and stuff coming out. You see Ace, he had what, Vanguard, Midas, and then he disassembles the Vanguard and builds an Octarine out of it. Because the components now for Vanguard are the Octarine components. And look, he got lotused. That was Ace passing him over a healing lotus there to make sure that stack doesn't get filled up.
Okay.
These are big brain plays.
All right, and Octarine, get that Midas cooldown down, you know.
This is actually insane tech. No more the Aether Lens, of course, there for it, but it builds literally out of the components of Vanguard.
Fog, am I stupid? Can you explain something to me?
What's that?
Why does the cooldown reduction have a 6-second cooldown?
Don't worry about it.
When now it has a 4... Why does the cooldown reduction have a cooldown?
Don't worry about it.
Because
it's this. Maybe it's the cooldown reduction of the disassembling. I have no idea, and I'm just kidding.
Okay, there's no reason. I'm like, did I miss something? Why does cooldown reduction have a cooldown? That's too much cooldown for me. I think I'm going to need to cool down.
Hey. That, with the Gossamer cape, that's actually kind of cool too, right?
Well,
because you dodge.
3.75 seconds, you dodge an attack. Ooh.
Oh, I like this.
He's got to use that Midas, though. Get the value from that reduced cooldown.
There you go. Look how quick it is. Beautiful. Oh, I mean, this is, like we said, high-tech stuff.
Who is Gossamer?
I don't know. Let me look it up.
I'll look it up.
You got it.
I'll look up the lore here.
I mean, yeah. As we said, there's going to be a lot of big brain plays that people are going to be theory crafting, and we're going to be learning alongside with everybody here. Gaming. Tofu.
He's going to be in trouble, so he's going to finish him off with a scythe.
But Nisha.
Is there any saving him?
There's traps all over the place.
There's so much. I mean, Ace is going to be easily able to stay on top. Maybe Zai can look for the heals.
Okay, into God.
It's keeping him alive. Nisha's going to be fine. Zai sort of just throwing his body in to save his mid. He gave his life so Nisha could live there.
As we said, Zai, the sacrificial lamb. And yeah, Nisha, he's going for a very different item build. Echo Saber treads Wraithband into a halberd to deal with the TB and the T.
I mean, hey, he's universal, baby.
That's true. He can do whatever he wants. I've never seen it before.
Any
so
stat
that's
is
what
a
this
good
patch
stat
is about.
for these universal heroes. And what we've got Chen, yeah, he's trying to get the Crimson Guard online.
Okay. It's a lot of physical damage, as we said. Gaming, they do lack a bit of that magical, so
Yep.
he's just
And
trying
he's
to fully
universal.
protect. This is true.
It makes the Crimson Guard heart build viable even on your friendly Chen. Get that extra damage block.
And Dyrachyo shows himself top. He's got a great healing Lotus.
Look at this angle. Boxy trying to set things up at this point. Him out with the trap.
Oh.
Quinn was ready for Liquid to try and enter in at this angle.
And Zai, he's going your favorite item.
Honestly, this build, it might take off.
Top tower is under
Bots 2 into Dagons on your offlane Necrophos. Because unironically, Zai, he's kind of making it work this game, Zai.
structures.
He's been involved in these actions and we've seen what sort of 3 sides that are set up for some big kills.
He's doing the best he can with
He
the little
really
that
is.
he's
He's
got.
trying to hold on here.
And they're ready for the 20-minute Tormentor. They're just going to steal it away instantly. Oh, look how quick that dies.
Yeah. Who's getting the shard from this? It's going to be the Celery. That's a nice one to get.
Oh, that's like a dream one for them
Yep.
to get. And uh-oh, Zai.
He's tried to run in on this, but the Static Storm gets laid down. Zai's gone. At the
Nisha.
same time, he's trying to burst through Ace. They'll continue to push up forward and hit Mickey in with the ultimate. They're able to take him down. That's Ace gone.
Oh my God, Mickey's starting to do a lot of damage
They're
here.
holding this area. See if they can take Quinn down a second time. Jump forward from Nisha.
It's building up.
Burn for the refraction. They get the controller with the pullback of the Remnant. They take Quinn down.
And Dyrachyo.
The Bramble Maze is going to catch on about Dyrachyo and Stellary. Dyrachyo's in trouble. He's down
Holy
again.
moly.
They're going to take down Stellary as well. Liquid, they are doing it here. Triple kill for Boxy. They just took on Gaming Gladiators head on. Whilst Gaming Gladiators, they were the ones with the Aegis. I mean, they learned their lesson there. You know, don't take Liquid's Tormentor or they will torment you.
Look at the damage. Mickey, he's been quietly farming this whole time. It comes in. He got ignored. He literally just sat there auto-attacking the entire team fight.
That's the thing. So I think honestly he's been able to sort of get away with this quietly farming because of how quick, you know, sort of Zai and Nisha have been playing around these other elements of the map and moving around. It sort of distracted Gaming Gladiators, and Mickey's getting this space. And this fight, Liquid, they knew their strength. They knew that they could push on and immediately sort of being able to eliminate the Doom from the fight at the start just sets them up to be in a perfect position to get this cleanup.
And
Dyrachyo,
he came back in.
He couldn't do anything here.
He didn't have meta. It was already used before. And yeah, Quinn just gets surrounded. The Muerta just stands her ground.
I mean,
my lord, Liquid.
A huge fight for there. Completely starting to slam down this lead that Gaming Gladiators were building. It's only a 3K lead right now for Gaming Gladiators. One more fight like that, it will set Liquid ahead.
Oh, Quinn, he's feeling that pressure.
He's not happy.
Nope. And Boxy, he buys a Midas, if I'm not mistaken, pretty much right after that fight goes off too. So he's going to continue growing.
Sure.
And I think
Full
also...
halberd on Nisha now.
Yep. He's got the halberd and a DD rune to boot. They're turning it now.
And they've got the Dagon on Zai. And going for that shard. Fantastic nowadays. Love it.
Everything is starting to kick in very quick because Insania now also a Crimson Guard, right? So they're starting to build all this type of negation for damage. Gaming Gladiators will still be able to claim Tormentor,
Another catch.
but they're going to lose another one.
Zai and Nisha making plays, making space here.
Bots 2 coming to a pub near you.
Bots 2 Dagon.
Bots 2
Don't forget the Dagon.
There you go, very important.
Hell yeah.
Wow. I mean, Mickey now has a full Mjolnir. He is ahead of the Terrorblade by a significant margin. He has just been quietly sitting back, farming.
And we saw we saw this matchup in the previous series, right? It does feel like it doesn't really get much better for the Terrorblade against this Muerta.
Nope. Even if you have BKB, that's the thing, is the way that the patch has gone, well, BKB isn't magic immunity, it's debuff immunity now, so you actually can...
50% magic resist.
You can shoot through it as the Muerta, while in last patch, when you shot it, it did 0 damage. So now he's got multiple different forms to be able to go through this Terrorblade too. They're racking things back into their favor here, Gaming. What can they find?
Oh, anything to stop this?
Nope.
Nope. He's out of there, Nisha.
The universal build, it's kicking in. Liquid now, quietly farming. Insania continues to scale. He has, by the way, not died on the Chen. 1-0 and 12.
He's a tough kill to get
Chilling.
now. It was Met Crimson Guard. You're going to have to put quite a lot of effort into taking this man down.
Ace nearly has his BKB as well, too, so he will have a bit of a timing there with that, but here they're starting to hemorrhage kills all over the place. Oh, that shard looks
It's I mean,
so cool.
It's so good. You get in there on the front lines, right? It's basically sort of what Deathseeker used to do, but with sort of the added addition of you move on top of the target when the Death Pod sort of gets thrown in. And when you do that, they sort of explode with the heals, the damage, everyone around them takes damage. All in all, it's a lot of damage. And it gets you in close and personal to get the finish off with the Dagon on the side.
I feel like last patch, you would never see this type of build work for a Necrophos, but somehow Zai's making it work. He's 5 and 8, but he's actually keeping up.
Yeah, not only is he making it work, I think he's going to be inspiring Dota2 players all across the brackets.
Definitely. This is this is insane. All right, double BKB's finished now. Doom has one, Terrorblade as well too. Can they look to fight into Liquid's massive auras?
I mean, they need to find a way. One more fight that goes the way of Liquid. They're going to be playing from behind.
Yep.
And that certainly wasn't the plan with the Heroes the Gaming Gladiators had, and so with the builds they got, you know, so the quick Midas and Ace. If this sort of greedy team starts to fall behind in net worth, something went wrong.
Definitely. I mean, Mikke is getting it just absolutely... He's just getting all the space in the world. Yep. All these lanes are constantly shoved.
It's going to have crazy damage as well. It's got the crit coming out on top of the Mjolnir.
Boxy.
And just about to hit level 18 as well.
Yeah, Boxy's 12, Mikke almost 18. And Zai, now he's going for... this could potentially be what? An E-Blade build up or something like that for the Necrophos? He's playing versus all physical damage. Quinn, can he get away?
Tofu's trying to bail them out.
Good
he holds
Static
back
Storm.
to them with Static Storm in the kinetic field. We'll be able to glimpse back Insania.
But Quinn's in trouble.
And Nisha's got the Remnant connection. Quinn's gone.
He gets the silence off, so it's not a scythe kill at the least, but they're hunting everywhere.
Boxy and Mikke, they're making the move for Ace, and of course with the damage here, this Muerta, BKB's not going to save you.
Holy moly. I mean, they're just winning consecutive fights. And they, honestly, it's like he prevented the Reaper Scythe, but now there's Reaper Scythe for the next skill. Zai's going to have it available.
And Ace died without being able to use his Midas.
Oh, no.
Falling behind it. I mean, they've got to be feeling this big time. I mean, Gaming Gladiators, they must have felt how far they were ahead at the start.
They got to try to fight, though. They got to stop Liquid from getting all these kills. The little friends, they'll turn on Insania.
Get the glimpse back as well onto Nisha.
But he just TP's out again.
I mean, all this sort of effort here from Duracho to try and go on this Chen, and he can't do it.
Oh my God.
He can't kill him. He's going to TP out of there. I mean, he just pretty much the complete focus of Duracho for that whole entire move, and Duracho couldn't kill him despite being how farmed he was. This Chen's too tanky.
And he soon has a Holy Locket, so even more heals that are going to be getting pumped out. I cannot believe that they just TP out in front of them time and time again. That's a meta. Now meta's going to be wearing off the damage. Where's it going to be? He's going to claim a Lotus, but they're getting split up all over the place and getting picked off.
Oh, Zai's chilling up here.
Okay,
He's
bit aggressive.
able to pick up the shield rune, so he's got some half his HP as a shield right now.
They can't even punish him.
In the mid, they find the Doom target.
There we go. They need this one. No way!
Oh my goodness, they needed it, but they don't get it.
They'll get Boxy, though.
The deny coming in clutch there from Boxy.
They're swinging over. Gaming has the numbers up here. It's 5v3.
They've got to try and push for more. See if they can get Insania this time round. Yeah, this time Insania's not surviving.
Can they get a glimpse to their vision?
It would be huge. They tried with the trap laid down, but he's in the corner of the trees and he's away.
Can they get Mikke?
Okay, he's too far. They're not going to be able to search this deep for him.
Good kills.
3 kills, yeah.
Roche.
For Gaming Gladiators, what's the timer?
1 minute.
Oh, it's a long one. They would have loved to be able to walk in and take it, but they won't get the chance. Still something, though, for Gaming Gladiators as they regain a bit of control on this game.
Ace, coming in clutch. Blink Dagger was just picked up, and he's able to get the grab onto Nisha. Liquid, Mikke, immediately running back toward top. There's still quite a bit of numbers here on Gaming. And they look to punish him. Tofu's at the ready with Static Storm.
Nice. He's going to try and stand his ground and take out some of the supports, but he won't manage to do so.
Good kill.
A bit of an oversight there from Mikke stepping up to the lane. I guess he didn't quite expect them to still be around, but they were. And a very easy kill for Gaming Gladiators. So now a 4th one, they're back-to-back. Very much starting to get, as I say, that lead that they started with back under control once more. As Liquid get caught out. See it again here. That earlier deny from Boxy.
Ridiculous. But they get big kills. Gaming, great use of these last 2 ults. The Static Storm, the Doom, they find the big ones.
Yeah.
So now 38 seconds. Roche, it's going to be back up in about 7. Can they make it up there in time? They'll see it immediately when it does spawn. So this trap, it's in the pit. They might just be able to bring it down quick. They'll see it immediately. Do they make the move?
I think they can go straight for it, yeah.
And right now, Quinn's
around.
He's going to go for it.
Yep.
And Quinn, he does have BKB himself now too, to be able to protect himself versus the Necro and versus the Willow. They should be able to get this now. How many Lotuses do they have too? I always have to count the healing Lotuses.
You need so many.
You need so many. They don't have.
How many?
They're not even close.
You need 18, right?
You need 27. You need 18. Sorry.
18.
My bad.
If you get all of them.
If you get all of them.
If you're getting all of them in the game, you can get it by 27 minutes.
And by 27, yeah, that was my slip up.
You need 18 of those pickups from the little ponds, little fountains.
They refined their footing.
And of course, you need the cheese as well.
Yes, but they have it.
They do.
And there we see it.
Because I believe, what, 3 of the Lotuses make a great Lotus.
Yep.
And 2 of the great Lotuses make a greater Lotus.
Yep.
And then
you need 3
greater Lotuses alongside that pickup of the cheese to make the fabled block of cheese.
Liquid's looking to fight. They're trying to do something perhaps a bit unexpected and catch GG off guard, but GG is all together.
ready for this. Yeah.
I think so too.
Drasho's coming in from the side.
Full Scotty's done.
If a fight sort of raises its head here, they're happy to take this.
Duracho, does he get burst?
They're trying their best to get the Reaper Snipe. They can.
He's gone.
He was not ready.
Wrong angle. And they'll lose another.
Ace. He'll get out in time, but indeed, immense amounts of burst. They also get Celery's Courier. That was the gem.
No. No way.
They saw the gem.
Yeah, Mickey's got it.
Yeah, Mickey's got it. It was the gem coming out.
Duracho, the angle that he took there, they did not expect Liquid to be set up there. No. They had the rest backed up ahead there, but he just takes the wrong one. Chain controlled, exploded.
They weren't ready at all.
The Dagon comes into play.
Crazy amounts of burst.
Yeah,
he'll be scaling that Dagon up next Zai. He got sort of the core stuff, went back for the Kyrie and Sand, get that extra spell amp and sort of ability to tank up and survive in the front lines, and now he's just looking to get that level 5 Dagon. Indeed, whilst it did seem that, it seemed like Gaming Gladiators knew that some sort of fight was going to come this way, just they didn't expect it that quickly.
No.
Duracho not standing a chance there as he gets caught.
Walking up the high ground, though, tends to be a bit of a risk.
It is.
He did not expect them, though.
He won't be doing that again.
No.
Anisha, see what's next on the bill. Got the Lincoln Sphere, and wants to be getting the AC next.
Okay, I mean, universal. He can build anything. And the Lincoln's very valuable this game versus Glimpse, Doom, Sunder, etc. Be quite potent to protect himself. And is that Dagon? He almost has the Dagon 5. Oh. Oh. Well, that happens. We literally, I think anyone who's played this patch has died to that thing.
Has he just died to the Tormentor? Yeah.
He died to the Tormentor. I've died to Tormentor. Have you died yet to it?
No, I don't go near those places. What do I want to get? It's only going to give a support a shard,
Oh, so you're one of those.
I'm one of those people. Yeah.
Okay. Bots 2. Ace. He likes what Zai's doing.
I was going to say, he's like, hang on, I want to get around the map every 30 seconds.
Honestly,
a
maybe
map this big, these boots are pretty valuable.
Maybe this is going to be new meta from the offlaners.
Honestly, with sort of the way that Zai was able to get back in on this game, I think it definitely sets a good example from what Zai was able to do this match. He's just been everywhere.
And he's still keeping up in farm is the crazy thing too. He was so sacked throughout the game, but somehow he's like top 2 cores.
I mean, this is the thing, right? When you have a hero, again, just to emphasize, 30 seconds on such a big map, who wants to waste time sort of just running across the map chasing this Necrophos out? By the time you get to him with how big the map is, he's going to be on the other side of it.
So what you're telling me is this is actually the Merlini patch. The bot's Midas is actually viable, probably.
He was, 10 years ahead of his time.
This guy, he knows things. Gaming, using Aegis to try to get a push going. Liquid is set up. Celery.
See if they can blow up the Enchantress. Get the break hit. Oh! Plenty of drags there between the Remnant and the pushback of the dead shot. As he'll go down. Was able to spend up. Gets the boots of bearing.
And just a support. It wasn't a core who ends up getting brought down from the catch. They have to be so careful of their positioning. As we've seen, like literally anyone will die in the burst combo. Do they have any ways to... I'm trying to look if they have ways to... I mean, they have the Glimmer on Tofu to try to protect some people, but... Maybe he needs like a blink on Tofu also to just get the positioning to get these saves. Feels like it might be necessary. And Insania, he continues to farm and farm and farm as we've seen from these Chens. You look at all the auras, he's literally building everything. I imagine of Vlads and stuff soon to come from him. No more Wraith Pact, thank God. How many Philosopher Stones are in this game, too? There's always something important to turn up. Let's see. 1, 2.
That's the one.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Balancing all things.
Been up to 4. A few Grove Bows. A lot of heroes that are definitely benefiting from that one this time.
3 of them, in fact. Yeah.
Willow, Necrophos, and T8. I love it. Actually, no, sorry, it was Muerta. No, it wasn't Necrophos, right? It was Muerta.
was
yeah.
probably the best in the game to carry it at this point.
True, he's going to be carrying that for a long time.
Yeah. Don't know if you ever even replace it, to be quite honest with you. It's absurd. And Boxy, he's been switching his build a lot. He had Aghanims queued, Hex, and stuff like that. I mean, World's his oyster at this point.
I mean, he's getting so much with this Midas.
I feel like the Hex always just has like one of the best payoffs in most situations.
I mean, and is this a patch thing? Are we going to see more Midases?
I think this is definitely one of the more farm-heavy ones. It's going to be very battle-heavy, but you get so much gold from all these kills, so perhaps it is. And especially with all the summons heroes, right? Chen, Enchantresses, they're going to be running rampant. Hey, maybe it is just going to be a Midas patch, Owen. Bots Midas.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
We see some late game Invis being favoured here by Nisha. She goes for the Shadow Blade.
Okay.
Has fallen.
Wanting to sneak around.
And of course, yeah, Duracho did get his next item finished. Has the Aghanims ready.
Okay, cool. Also, I like that it shows how much health Demon Zeal does now. We'll go back to that in a second. Good Static Storm.
Attempts to get aggressive onto Quinn, but indeed the Static Storm gets laid down. They've got the heals, though, to protect Nisha, but the Doom's there. Ace
done.
He'll catch Nisha.
Duracho's here.
The push back with the fear onto Zai. Zai was able to get the Ghost Shroud off in time. He's backed by the safety of Instania and Mickey. In fact, Mickey's thinking about standing his ground and fighting this. Steps forward here with the ultimate, ready to push back with the heals there. Duracho's back up to full HP. As they'll survive this attempt from Mickey for now. Quinn, gotta be careful. A couple of hits, bringing him down to about a third of his life.
Celery. We'll also have to get a ward down.
Tofu. He'll get burst by Zai. Chase for more here.
Celery.
Damage here being done by Mickey as Celery's out.
Liquid's gonna chase here.
They absolutely are.
Gaimin, gotta be careful. Ace waiting in the wings, but no Doom available.
They don't want to go onwards, but maybe just sort of respecting sort of the power of Duracho. They know he does have Metamorphosis still ready to pop, as well as the BKB, so they don't want to run straight into this Terror Blade right now.
Mickey did 10,000 damage in that fight, by the way.
Good old Muerta. It's a lot of damage. It's only going to get even greater.
It gets bigger and bigger versus these high edgy cores. I mean, everyone just gets being a support in this game looks pretty miserable, I gotta be real.
It does.
You just die instantly.
Yeah, you're either getting sort of 2 shot by Mickey or 1 shot by sort of Zai's combo.
And
they're gonna go in at Tofu. Oh
deleted.
My goodness. He jumped in and then he was immediately deleted. They get sort of the setup onto Mickey, but it's not gonna threaten him at all.
Ace able to dodge out that Reaper there.
My thrift reward.
Doesn't get caught by before his BKB pops off. They're looking for more.
I mean, they're considering diving. Don't have any high ground vision right now inside of the base.
I mean, these Shadow Blades and Silver Edges, like, they're just constantly on the prowl. Celery, and he sneak himself away. He'll kill the Arcane Rune.
Nisha might still see him. Oh, he's hiding behind the tree.
He's sneaking.
Oh. He's back up to his tribe, but there's more here. He's on the edge of the vision now. Insania's going to see him.
Bots 2.
They're going to TP over, Ace. And wants to try and fight this, but Mickey's here. They've got to run these two. Celery and Ace, they've got to try and get away from this Muerta. Celery will die. Ace will be speedy enough to escape from this Quinn. He's also got to be cautious. Blinks out there, gets a refraction off, is able to blink away from Nisha.
The Bots 2 on Bots 2 action.
And Nisha's going in for more.
Ace no BKB.
Towards Ace, die. Charging up towards the base, pushing back both Quinn and Tofu. Duracho's coming from the back lines.
He's on Mickey.
Commits with the BKB in the Metamorphosis, looking towards Mickey. Mickey trying to run, tries to push back with the dead shot, but the BKB persistent for Quinn and Duracho. They take down Muerta.
And they get the Doom on Zai.
They can look for more.
Oh, big catches from Gaming.
Is anyone coming over to help out? It looks like Ace has just got this on his own. Zai, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Gaming Gladiators find 2 huge kills. Quinn looking for more, jumps over towards Insania. Another one to be found as Gaming Gladiators push back Liquid.
Great positioning from Duracho. He just TPs right on top of this Muerta and actually gets the fear connection. They're able to surround and the Scotty slows enough. They reclaim their gem. Another catch perhaps on Boxy.
I mean, Nisha's watching.
Nisha.
Anything he can do to help here.
He's going to try.
He's going to try and jump in and take out Tofu.
And
he'll get a kill and return, get away.
But he's getting. They saw him for a second. Oh, Shadow Blade.
Not going to be able to see him on the front lines here, though. The Shadow Blade purchase making him quite the slippery hero to find.
Back and forth trades we go.
Close game. 38 minutes, and as we're seeing, both teams proving at this stage they have it in them to take these team fights.
I love the amount of battling that we're having this patch. It's it's insane how much people are just inclined to fight, because how much it does give you. Every time you do get these kills, you get big momentum swings. Reclaiming positioning of the map here on gaming.
Yeah. A lot of these fights very much feeling like it's going to come down to, you know, whose carry gets jumped.
Oh, he's going to be going down the item that nobody ever builds. The item you just can't usually, but the item you need to go for versus Muerta.
Right, way to sort of shoot him down through the ultimate.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Another halberd picked up. Zai also coming in with some of the answers here towards both the Terrorblade and the TA in particular.
I'm excited to see the Revenant Brooch. I mean, you probably now want to get one on Quinn, and do you want to get one maybe even on Duracho at some point soon? The potential is definitely there to try to focus fire the Muerta with that, so.
I think against the Muerta, I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, definitely an interesting thing that we're going to see. Adaptations being made. Liquid, Zai. Can he get himself away? Celery's TPing over. Oh.
He's just a bit sort of too deep off to the corners of the map that they won't spot him out.
Roche does spawn.
Oh, Ace.
Ace, he's on the prowl for Instania.
He's chasing down this Chen.
And Celery's here too.
I'll find him.
The global threat.
Yeah, Quinn. He'll turn up as well.
And Roche, it's going to switch positions in 10 seconds. So it's going to be the Aghanims on the bottom right.
And they could already set up for him
I think they do.
Here.
I think you wait down here. You absolutely do. You're going to start pinging it.
Sure. And considering what sort of Ags they still need, a game where the Ags is more valuable than a refresher shard for Gaming Gladiators?
It's huge on TA in this type of game.
Yeah, oh yeah, because
you can jump all over.
Yeah.
The way that everyone's playing everywhere on the map, there's definitely
Here
massive potential for Quinn.
Get out of my way. And now they've got to kill him.
And they'll get it fast. Revenant's Brooch is also online for Quinn too, so these, I mean, this Ionic projection, or actually, you know what, Aces is also very value since there are Lincolns, but let's see who they end up prioritizing.
Maybe you do take Aces.
I think you might, but
You
we'll
might
see.
actually prioritize Aces Ags.
You do.
You do. You get it on the Doomet.
Okay, then.
Yeah, back to a good 12k lead here for Gaming Gladiators, especially, you know, with those pickups that they're able to find.
And Tofu is 3/4 of the way toward an Aghanims as well, too. So.
Okay. And I believe we just saw Duracho, he's spent up, buys the Blessing, so he's now got the Ags and has freed up the slots to play with.
Okay.
But going all in. Obviously, he has the Aegis.
Ooh, yeah, Ace, he even goes all in, too. Lincoln's and an overwhelming blink now picked
This
up.
could be a good time to fight. He just picked up a shield rune as well, so look how much extra block he's got here on this Terrorblade.
They have huge
Super
potential.
tanky.
Yeah, huge potential in this next fight to kind of just cement their lead. And yeah, Quinn, he can focus fire the Muerta pretty hard now. He's able to get on top of her.
Yeah.
He's almost 25, though. Any of these Wisdom runes up? Not right now. 25 will be a huge timing, of course, for Quinn to stand his ground and absorb the damage versus this Muerta. Chaos all over the place. They're giving Tofu farm. They're trying to make sure that they get this Aghanims on this Disruptor next before a huge fight. Still gonna look for pickoffs with Quinn, though. I cannot believe how farmed all these supports are. I mean, I can, because of how much farm there is on the map, but the fact that there's so much fighting and everyone's over 10k net worth in a 40-minute game.
Yeah, Boxy, I mean, he can go pick up the Hex, right?
Sure can. I'm looking at neutral items to see who got what in these last few moments, because we just did past 37 minutes, so these tier 4s.
Some nice ones.
Ones that I just have untapped potential for. Martyrdom is picked up on the Chen. I'm not sure how much he's going to be able to do with that, but redirecting all the damage to you to try to protect your allies could be kind of cool. That's the only different one. Everything else is just standard ones. Top, they're setting up. The AoE Doom, though.
Now, see, Zai, he's going to head over to see if he can help out Boxy, but Boxy's already gone.
Huge play from Ace.
And now with the AoE Doom, they try and close in onto Zai. And, ooh, the Trickster's Cloak.
They don't know where he is.
They don't.
He's tricky.
He's getting a chance to run away from this. I mean,
not tricky
the Doom persists long enough for Ace to get on top of him once more.
Great read by Ace.
2 dead. I mean, they can try and run it down this top lane.
Yep, they've got 90 seconds.
See if they can force out this buyback.
Muerta has hit level 25.
Okay.
Gotta be careful how hard they push forward. Don't overextend past the racks too far.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Let's see if they force out the buyback from Zai.
Quinn has it 25. Refraction instances are there. They're getting the jump.
They're going to go in. They're going to try and jump in through the tier, try and burst Quinn down.
Too many refractions.
But he's out to the side, he's fine. And they got what they came for, their Gaming Gladiators. The buyback's been forced out on Zai.
They barely broke through all 13 of those refractions. Right away coming into play.
They can hold back for now.
That was a meta pop from Dyrachyo for the attempted push. But they do force the buyback from Zai, an important one.
25 on Doom now.
25 Doom, almost 25 Dyrachyo, 25 TA.
Full silver edge on Nisha. Also, it's 400 gold away from his buyback gold, so should still be fine to build that up before the next fight.
They're looking for a fight, but Ace's Doom is at the ready.
He's straight in. He's going to look to get on the back line, jump insane. He'll put the BKB and start
He's on Muerta.
down the two of them. The Muerta gets dragged back. Mickey's able to put the BKB, but Ace still on top of him. Muerta, Mickey is focusing down the Doom, but it's not enough damage to kill Ace off. Ace is able to get away. So now with the ultimate, they'll turn towards Dyrachyo. They'll get pushed back in for now with the Fury and caught by the silence, but he shoves himself back in. He tries to get in aggressive, but it's going to cost him his life. The Aegis has gone. Nisha, jump in the back line, switch towards Tofu.
Dyrachyo.
Off. They've got the control onto Dyrachyo. Dyrachyo pops the BKB. Sunder onto Nisha. Dyrachyo is trying to run the side because crashing down onto Mickey. Forces forward, finishes him off. Mickey takes the kill. Ace to fall. Mickey gets the double. He's ready for more. Triple kill for Mickey. Ultra kill for Mickey. It's going to be a rampage for Mickey on the Muerta.
I need to see these damage numbers. Dyrachyo got split from his team. I'm waiting for the fight recap.
They couldn't kill him.
Oh my.
They couldn't kill him. And the
Wait
damage
till you
number,
see.
What is the number? It's a big one.
I'll let the fight if it pops up. It's not popping up for you. Well, I got it. 18,500 damage from Muerta. 18,000.
Look at that. That's more damage in one fight than I do in my whole game sometimes.
They got split. Gaming, they went for one target. Dyrachyo went on the left. They just full commit onto him. Could that just be it? I mean, Quinn's got buyback.
Let's have a look. They're still in the game, but
Dyrachyo.
definitely things getting a lot scarier. I mean, Boxy.
Is he going for a solo?
I mean, he can't do it solo.
But Necro's coming over.
It's close, though. Dyrachyo's got to run. And they're losing the top racks.
They're losing the base.
30 seconds without Ace.
That was without even the Reaper connecting. That was literally all Mickey doing the damage when his team just did the control and protection.
So much damage.
And the lifesteal was also just actually ridiculous. He was like full healing. I know he has all the auras from the Chen, but good God. I mean, we need to see this again.
Check this out.
Look at Mickey.
I mean, Gaming Gladiators, they desperately try and get over to try and provide some sort of help for Dyrachyo on his second life. And Mickey, first target is Dyrachyo. As you see here as well, actually, it was someone else was able to sort of shove him in to help get those closing shots onto Dyrachyo.
Look at Mickey healing.
And they're desperately trying to get him, but they can't. They just can't.
Good God. Well, Muerta in the late game. We saw what it could do in the last series. It's happening again.
It really is happening again.
Mickey absolutely massive now. He's been massive, but now we see what he can do, and he's got the whole team rallied around him. Big structural damage. How are these buybacks looking too? All right, Ace, he should have his pretty soon.
Let's have a look. I mean, still not out of it. We saw before Gaming Gladiators, even when they fell behind, they find these chances to get back in. They have to deal with this Muerta. They've got to kill Mickey.
They need to get the Ag Static Storm on Mickey. It's absolutely the most important thing they need to do in the game.
Sure.
But the thing is now, Mickey, he has buyback. So they have to first they probably have to Ag Static Storm him, and then the follow-up one has to be the Doom. They have to kind of like layer their spells perfectly to deal with this Muerta's 2 lives. And they have to anticipate it. It's just not an easy thing to always do, but they're smoked. Can they get a wraparound?
Let's have a look, see what kind of jump Gaming Gladiators can get.
It's got to be some absurd coordination. And Liquid, Mickey.
Boxy. They don't want to go on Boxy. Oh. Take that, Alpha Wolf. Of course, Alpha Wolf, one of their sort of neutrals, they've got a noticeable buff, right?
Yep. I mean,
200% damage. So 200% crit damage, it now scales up to 300%.
Yep, I don't think I've seen it that many Army come out, though, from Insania in a bit. I think he's struggling to keep up his pace, and there's the first Doom.
They're going to try and start the fight here. There's the follow-up Doom. They're immediately on top of Mickey. Mickey falling low. They've got him.
He's going to buy back.
See what he can do with the second life. They'll turn their attention over towards Nisha. Nisha caught in the AoE Doom. He's gone.
Good play.
And he does not have buyback available.
Can they get Mickey again?
So Mickey, I don't think he's going to want to throw his body into on this. Now that they've lost Nisha, going in again on the second lap is far too risky.
Yeah, Nisha.
Step one there at the comeback here for Gaming Gladiators.
That's the... they forced the buyback.
If they do it again, it could be game over. They just kill Muerta, win game.
clutch stuff there from Tofu in particular, getting that Ag Static Storm on top of her.
Yep.
And Nisha, yeah, he did commit his gold, so he has no buyback for this.
He should be close though, right? He was close earlier.
Yeah, he's about 300.
300 gold
so
off it.
Pretty
so.
close. Nicely done.
Quinn, any more shots to be had, or is this just getting some golden XP?
It's just golden
He's
XP.
not even gonna
Actually,
bother.
let me check.
He's like, nah, I'm good.
It should just be golden XP. They want to try to take advantage. They know the buyback's down. They know that the Void Spirit's dead. And Doom, 20 seconds until it's back up. Static Storm in 15. All they have to do is land it on top of Mickey. Oh, Mickey, don't kill yourself. Oh, my goodness. Can you imagine if the game ends like that? He just kills
Honestly,
himself.
there's a high chance, not that this game would, but I would not write off sort of a pro game having something pretty disastrous happening around their own Tormentor. It could happen.
Blessings. Radiant are scanning.
Ooh, tense moments.
Moxie trying his best to become the backup carry. Wants to get that moonshot off the Ags.
And he does have the 2 talents as well, too. He has the 10 and the 20 talent to be able to do that big damage. Oh, I was wondering, maybe he can solo the Tormentor from a distance if he has vision? If you stay out of range
if you're
of
out
it.
of range.
I
might.
I don't know. Whatever, he doesn't want to do that right now. There's more focus.
If he had Dragonlance Grove Bow,
Yeah.
But I don't think in his current state.
Roche. With the next thing on the menu. A shield rune also for Duraccio. It's going to wear off before the fight.
Who do you want to sort of be able to make the refresher plays? Is it the Doom or the Disruptor? What's more valuable at this point? So the double AoE Doom or the chance for a second Ag Static Storm?
I think the Static Storm probably, but I would. I mean, either one works.
Yeah. And they say neither. They actually give it to Duraccio.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Bots 2 as well on Duraccio.
All right. I actually thought they would have given it to one of those 2 ones because of how...
Sure, because two of one of those ults could just end the game.
Yeah. All right. Interesting. Greedy core players.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Say, give it to me. Give it to me. 50 minutes. 4K lead at the moment for Gaming Gladiators. And how many more minutes have they got until this window of
5 minutes on the buyback.
Okay, it's buyback. 5 minutes. And the 5 minutes where we could expect to see Liquid play very cautiously. Muerta dies. Could be game over for Liquid. It really could.
I think this game is displaying a lot of untapped potential of what this patch can look like. These crazy late game situations where it's all up to the jumps who they catch. Both sides have tremendous amounts of damage.
Yeah, a huge burst. You know, sort of one set foot in the wrong place in these team fights, even for some of these tankier cores, it could absolutely cost them their lives.
They passed the refresher, by the way.
They did.
They give it to Tofu.
I like it.
I think that was much more appropriate.
Top priority for these plays.
Yeah, he could just end the game in one move.
He did. I mean, already setting a great example with how he set up that last Static Storm initiation. He gets one of those, 2 of those, it could be game over down to the plays of Tofu.
And he's always ninja geared also for the setup.
No, he's got the perfect sort of tools to maybe even shut this game down off the back of his own lead-in.
Ace leading the charge.
They'll reveal themselves here, Liquid. Trying to go for this Enchantress. Tofu's going to jump.
Celery is baiting them.
He's baiting hard. Liquid, they're not falling for it.
No. I mean, Mickey was thinking about revealing himself, but if he does, the instant Blink Doom, instant Blink Static Storm is going to come out.
Scary. I mean, they're going to turn and they're going to be able to get Celery. He baits a little too hard.
A little too far. He got split from his team this time also.
But indeed, you can see just how much Liquid are respecting Gaming Gladiators right now.
Yep. Insania looking to walk up and bait himself.
Insania. I mean, he feels tanky.
The Doom.
I mean, not going to be tanky enough, and indeed Ace, he's going to try and jump over to the back. Let's see what he can find, but Mickey was already able to get the BKB off, as well as the ultimate.
But
Gaming Gladiators, they'll kite it out.
Ace, he's using this Doom and Blink with Aeon Disc because he knows he won't get brought down because there's no way to dispel it at the moment. So he can go for these bait plays also to perhaps set up for Tofu. It's a lot of back and forth baits. Now Liquid, maybe going to try pushing forward themselves.
I mean, it's another buyback they use from both sides. Insania and Celery committing the buyback. Nisha.
Tofu, does he get found?
Just to be a bit closer in Nisha to be able to pop it, and Tofu's got the movement speed.
The ninja gear.
He's
coming in
out.
clutch.
Whew. Crazy stuff coming up to 53 minutes. I mean, I've got to say as well, I don't want to jinx it overall for the state of this patch, but the quality of games we've had so far today, folks, it's been pretty good.
These are nuts. They're just incredibly back and forth, and there's no telling who's going to win because it's going to be who gets the jumps. Quinn, buyback in 10 seconds and 500 gold. Still 2 minutes and 40 for Mickey. Gaming, they're going to try to keep going and try to find something here. Mickey does not have BKB still for 15.
Okay.
been killed.
Okay.
Aeon Disc in 12 seconds for Ace.
Dracho. Trying to see what he can find.
I mean, Insania doesn't have
found Insania.
buyback.
Radiant's middle tower is
I mean, they'll absolutely go all in on this.
Absolutely.
Get rid of this Chen. He's out for a good amount of time now.
That's a big kill. He's all that auras for his team.
I mean, we are still with the Aegis for a minute and a half. Definitely a chance for Gaming Gladiators to try and push this to the high ground.
And they have they have all 3 core buybacks and even the Disruptor buyback at the ready.
They can play full aggressive here. 90 seconds, it's a huge window. Dracho bringing in the mid. See how Liquid can hold 4 versus 5. Buyback from Muerta for Mickey, still a minute and a half. If Tofu can get in with a good Blink Static Storm, this could be it.
I'm watching Tofu's positioning.
All eyes on this disruption. He still has that refresher shard, so he can get in, lay down 2 of them, immediately cover a good amount of area. Of course, look for the chance to get that longer double duration, if required, to just single out one of the cores. Zai tries to give Dracho a bit of a tickle with the Dagon.
30 seconds left on the Aegis.
They're pushing on. Gaming Gladiators should get this second set of racks. I mean, the fortification will slow them down a bit. But I think Gaming Gladiators, they'll feel strong to keep this push going. Zai, he's in and he's out. The racks, they're out for good. Mid-racks taken down.
30 seconds on Chen, 1 on the buyback
They
for
want
Mickey.
more. They've got their eyes on the bottom lane, Gaming Gladiators.
Duracho's meta is ending, and Aegis is getting reclaimed. Are they going to keep going?
There's the jump, they get the Hex on a Quinn.
Force staff.
They'll break him out of the combo immediately. Quinn, it's going to be fine. It was the first Static Storm laid down. Liquid, they'll be able to live through this one. 10 seconds until Insania's back in play.
Radiant are scanning.
I mean, Tofu is he's in great positioning to protect himself constantly.
I think it's all on Tofu, really, sort of the call of whether they want to fight this or not. They're backing away.
They got to address top lane.
Zai, he's trying to TP over, see if he can catch any of the
Oh, they're on Celery.
heroes retreating, and indeed they've got eyes on Celery.
Deleted.
And he, of course, did use his buyback a few moments to go, so now it's Gaming Gladiators to try and play here with 4 versus 5, 100 seconds, no Celery.
And Insania reclaims his gem. Back the other way we go. How long on meta? 50 seconds.
And Liquid, they got through that rough point.
They do. They have the buyback.
It's back there for Mickey.
I mean, Mickey needs to be careful with his positioning still.
I mean, absolutely a high chance. We'll see them try for another aggressive play where Mickey goes in, gets caught, dies, buys back, and goes again. They can force it. You know, it's just this final set of racks standing between them and mega creeps on this bottom lane that they're trying to take away from Gaming Gladiators.
Look at all the traps laid down. I'm just continuing watching Tofu. Tofu and Ace both ninja geared at the ready for the jump.
Their ults are everything right now.
Boxy actually being the one to siege. I think it's because Mika is like, I'm scared to show. Insania making the call. Guys, there's a Tormentor over here. Give me some more money.
I mean, why not? I mean, at the same time, they might be a bit scared of it.
It's scary to go for it.
They're a bit scared of it, you know. I don't want to take any sort of unnecessary damage, especially before a fight that could define the outcome of this game.
They're trying their best to take advantage of Enchantress being dead.
It's not long now. 20 seconds and Celery will be back in play, and he's able to pick up another gem here for the team.
Insania is starting to find these creeps as well, too.
There's a minute until potential Roshan, so a high chance that Liquid may make the executive decision to back off. It's a hard push to get going.
It's a hard push, yeah.
It really is, and it's one, as I say, that they can go for, knowing that they have the potential to buy back and TP in, but at the same time, as we saw before, it's such a risky move.
I'm literally just constantly looking at Ace and Tofu. They're perma ninja geared, trying to get set up to find Mickey.
Yeah, I don't think those two will be ever getting rid of that item.
No. Well, there's 2.5 minutes left, so I mean,
maybe there's
they can
60-minute
backpack.
ones.
You know, they could backpack and swap it in when necessary.
What do we still? We've still got like this. The Seer Stone's still there, right? Could be a big one for Tofu. That incredible cast range.
It'd definitely be huge. I mean, all these tier 4, or at least tier 5 neutral items are ridiculous. How the buyback? Everyone's got buyback except for the Chen and Ench, which are pretty much at the exact same time. Insania, he's layering his creeps around on the side to scout just in case they do walk outside. And Roche, it's going to be scouted in... Okay, it's 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
So I was looking to set up perhaps in the area.
I mean, Zai can very quickly join the rest of his team. 20 seconds and he'll be ready to head back down to the bottom.
The bots are being set up, Ace. He's thinking about going for top if he's got a +1. Constant threats all over the place. And Insane is actually dragging the mid wave with the Centaur. So they're trying to keep this push going on multiple different fronts.
60-minute items are they're going to be coming in. This game ain't closing up in the next minute and a half. We're going to see them hit.
Don't say that. Don't jinx it. Liquid prepping for the Roche.
Scanning.
They have vision on bottom side with their wards. And Gaming, they're going to look for a smoke. They need to get out. They need to be able to scout this Roshan, because they do not have traps in the area at the moment. Insane just continues dragging a creep wave into the base. Okay, cool. Keeping those lanes pushed. We're trying to deal with the TB illusion.
Just trying to get some sort of reaction here from Gaming. Gladiators is not happening. And at the same time, you know, he's able to sort of check things out on the high ground. He knows now that they're not inside the base, that
and
they're
you know what?
likely coming out on the map and looking for them.
The crazy thing is, too, the Roche actually doesn't spawn for a minute 10, which means it's actually going to be on the other side of the map.
That's all right.
So they're set up all over here, then it's just going to appear down there.
I sent it with his remnants as well, ready for anyone that sort of comes over.
Oh, here we go.
Down. They've got eyes on Duraccio. Catch him in the bramble. Hold the fear back for now. They won't drop it yet. Boxy. They look for Quinn instead. Quinn, he's able to blink him, but he gets caught by the silence. Quinn, I'll put the BKB. He's going to try and go in onto Insane here, but Insane is going to be able to keep it to the sides. But AoE Doom's in. Ace, he's on top of Muerta. Can they burst through Mickey? They're trying to take down this Muerta as Ace continues to remain on top of them. If they got the damage, they're
trying.
Duracio's beating into Mickey. Mickey's falling. They've got him.
That's
Breaking down the Muerta, but immediate buyback comes out from Mickey. He's ready to rejoin the fight. The rest of Liquid still standing strong. Same to Phoenicia with immediate buyback here. They're committing the buyback to try and take this fight. And take this fight they will. Celery goes down. Asunder there from Dredger, but he's caught by the fear of the dead shot. Zai blocking him off, keeping him trapped in. So Liquid, they can take him out as well.
60 minutes are hit.
I mean, it cost them the 2 buybacks.
It does.
They need to get this Roshan on top of this.
I believe they used the refresher shard from Tofu and everything to make sure that Mickey and everyone was caught off. But now Roche, it's up. It's on the bottom.
For Liquid to sort of make the most of this, they've got to get the Roshan.
Get it on
See
Mickey.
if they can force this buyback out from Duraccio. He's out for 100 seconds.
They're going to kill this incredibly fast. Gaming, they're running down. They're trying to get the setup for it.
Versus, of course, they can look to go for a buyback play themselves.
Yeah, they have the bots too on the Terrorblade.
Yeah. High chance that Duraccio wants to look to get involved.
Tier 5 token, Nisha finds one.
It's a hard call to make. They're taking down the Roshan too quickly. It's going to be Liquid.
He's got it. The Ags is dropped on the ground too. I don't even know if Mickey wants it because I don't think they know what it does.
Zai! Look at this!
He's going to find him.
He's able to get the wraparound! As he TP's over, gets the catch onto Tofu. That's Tofu out as well there, thanks to the positioning of the Warpine Raider.
He's had these scouting.
For that bot sort of move.
I mean, he's had those scouting for some time, and yeah, it's going to force the double buyback. They instantly ninja gear. Can they find Mickey? They got to find him twice also.
I don't think they're going to want to come charging outside of the base, though. I think this is it's a buyback and hold, at least until Celery's back up in 10 seconds.
All right, what tokens did we get? What tier 5s? Did we see which ones any of them are? Nisha's just holding on to one at the moment. Haven't seen them revealed just yet.
Who did the Agnum's Blessing go towards?
I think they gave it to... Did they give it to the... I didn't even see.
Boxy had it.
Boxy had it. I guess Nisha? Yeah, Nisha.
Okay.
I've had buyback status up the whole time, so I did not see the gold shift. Buyback's too important at this point. Still so much about these jumps, but 2 lives on Mickey is going to make it a lot harder. And we see, like, even though they're all hitting him, he's doomed. The damage he's taking is actually still pretty low until they can full commit, break through him.
Pirate as well. Look at this man's attack speed.
Oh, my lord. Okay. And Giant String on Zai.
Okay.
Oop, Courier. I think that's the refresher, if I'm not mistaken, coming out on that Courier. That would have been a big kill.
Yeah, he's ready to spend up as well. I mean, Pirates hat, of course, for both sides. It's going to keep the buybacks in good condition, at least for those that haven't got them on cooldown.
Force boots for Nisha, another tier 5 token as well being grabbed.
And yeah, Quinn opting for the Ex Machina.
The armor might not be the most beneficial for something like a Muerta, but just being able to refresh your items is all important. I mean, they're all of his items.
Yeah, true. What, 2 rounds of like the Revenants?
Yeah, that's probably the most important. That
it really is. See what Ace wants to go for. No, he doesn't. He's keeping hold of the ninja gear.
Okay.
As I thought he might.
Yeah, I thought they'd be like swapping perhaps, depending on which ones they
True,
find.
I guess they can. You're gonna get 5 tokens anyway.
Like if you get like a Book of the Dead or something, you summon and then just switch it around.
And now with his own Revenant's Brooch here, Nisha, he'll spend up.
Okay, Boxy, what level is? I mean, what? Okay, I didn't even look at levels as well. Everything. Boxy's hit 25.
Oh, Zai. Trying Trying to tease out some sort of reaction from Gaming Gladiators. And he'll get it, Duracho.
Just the tower wave. He's got the refresher as well, too, in his bank. Seer Stone is found for Tofu. So now he's got incredibly far cast range.
Yeah, that's absolutely what he wanted there. Yeah, he'll take out the ninja gear for that one. He'll keep hold of it.
Are scanning.
Still will be handy for sort of the setup when they start to look for plays where they're getting out onto the map. But as it comes for the high ground defense, yeah, I mean, that extra, the cast range, extra sort of setup for with the vision it provides, could catch Liquid off guard. Zai, he's being very cheeky here.
He is being unbelievably... Oh, hello.
Oh, I mean, he's going to try and start things onto Duracho. Duracho, he'll walk away.
He's going to get glimpsed.
Into the Static Storm. I mean, Zai, he needs help, and he needs it now. They put the hand of God. They're trying to keep Zai alive, but Ace, he's in with the Doom. Zai's gone. Immediate buyback. Seems like it was the plan all along there. Zai just trying to bait out as much of a reaction as he could from Gaming Gladiators. See if they can do anything with that, though, Liquid. It doesn't look like it. They'll back away.
A couple times now that Zai's trying to go for these snipe plays onto Duracho, and it's just not working. And he tries to use the Death Seeker to dodge Glimpse, but I think I don't know if it like ripped him out of it or if it ended right when it got him and pulled him in. I mean, crazy interactions now that happen, of course.
I mean, yeah, but Zai definitely going for some sort of wild play there to sort of just get them out of this game. But not quite the result that they would have hoped for off the back of that one. So likely that we may fall into another sort of period where Liquid will hold back and may fall onto the shoulders of Gaming Gladiators to see what they can do.
Let me see. Does that secret disjoin or did it end? It ended.
It ended.
Does it even dodge? It probably does dodge,
I think
right?
it probably does.
I haven't seen that interaction. Someone will tell us we're dumb, so we'll find out.
They'll tell us that anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they already did.
True. Buyback's all important here. TA has it. Most of the cores do not at the moment. Just the TA and the Doom.
Well, I mean, overall, Gaming Gladiators are in the better buyback situation.
They are.
It's just one of their cores.
And Aegis is going to be ticking away in about 20 seconds.
Yeah, as opposed to the triple core of Liquid, all lacking the buyback.
We could potentially be into a little bit of a stall out here until those do come back up, but we'll see, because Zai, he's being pretty crazy with his positioning. I mean, if he does get the successful connection, he might just delete a hero instantly, too, so you can see why he's doing it.
For sure.
But it's pretty nuts stuff.
I mean, somebody's got to try and break high ground. And honestly, you know, Zai with the items he's got and this sort of his ability to survive quite a bit if he jumps in, he's kind of the best one to go in first.
No, absolutely. I mean, he could still look to go for something like Aeon Disc also. I don't know. They have the enchant to dispel it.
What's he got coming out to him now?
I actually didn't see. Nothing.
Okay. I think he just finished off the Ag's Blessing.
I believe so, yeah.
And leaving him a slot to consider, as you say, what would be his next item.
I think the Aeon Disc looks pretty strong, but we'll see. Gaming, they're going to look to hit because they have this double buyback.
Yeah, this is it. If they can get this successful fight.
Foxy. Woo. $11,000 gold on Ace.
I mean, where's he going next with his items?
I mean, there's nowhere to go.
No.
I mean, they all probably have moon shards already purchased. I guess he could buy a moon shard for his buddy Duracho, but Duracho...
That would be nice.
I mean, whatever. This is not as important as just being focused on the game positioning.
Sure. And for Ace landing the Doom, getting in on them,
yep.
And Tofu following up, or setting up with the Static Storm. As he's... Look at Tofu.
Trying to get ward vision.
He's not afraid to be the one that goes in first. As long as he gets to press his spells, it could work.
Yeah, he doesn't have buyback, though, so does have to be a bit careful. He spends his gold, too, so he buys a full refresher on the Disruptor as well. They're all understanding how important these next few moments are.
But they have to come soon if they want to punish Liquid. I mean, Liquid, you know, you see Mickey, 30 seconds till his buyback's back up, 40 seconds on Nisha's buyback. That sort of weak part is starting to fade. They're still short on the gold, though. Both of them 1,000 gold short of having their buybacks.
They have to be careful of, like, Boxy has buyback, and he is a core at this point as this Willow.
Radiant are scanning.
They're going to chase forward, try to catch something here. Nisha leading the charge.
This is crazy.
Celery.
He's going to try for the TPI. Is Nisha going to be able to put a stop to it in time? He is.
Deleted. Not totally deleted.
It's a slow deletion.
But to get the catch, and there's a gem on the floor. Nisha pings it out.
Yeah, got the Arcanist off there.
Yep.
Ended up blocking quite a bit of damage, means that he doesn't get taken out straight with the side. Gaming Gladiators, they're still trying to see if they can catch him, maybe with Ace and Quinn.
Zai, he has a gem, though. They just picked it up. They're going to clean up the traps.
They're going to try and go for it. Dracho's boxing over. They're going to try and go all in onto Zai. Zai is desperately trying to keep out of the range of the Doom, and he's going to be able to do so. Dracho's TP'd over.
Was
but
that?
not able to get the setup onto Liquid.
I don't even see what force staff died there, but something pushed him out. I mean, they have force boots on Nisha, but I thought that was only for yourself. I don't even know anymore.
I think it is. Yeah, it wouldn't have been the force boots.
Whatever. Zai gets away, and that's actually the Doom, but he's got Refresher on Ace, so we'll be able to have it back up. A nice attempt there from Gaming.
I think he was maybe just quick enough. I mean, with sort of movement speed as well from the Giants ring. This is a speedy
I think
Necrophos.
maybe, yeah.
He's a fast-moving Necrophos with that plus 50 move speed.
Very true. Things are getting pretty insane. Buybacks, they're coming back up. TB, 20 seconds. The Muerta's got it back.
Oh, we're going to Roshan in just over a minute.
Oh! Wait, so that means which side is it going to be? Oh, it's just going to be swapping. Which side it is again?
We're going to see some crazy items coming out now at this stage. Everybody... I mean, look at these net worths, as you said earlier. I mean, looking at them now again, insane numbers.
I haven't even brought those up in like
Everybody's
20
pretty much got everything.
I haven't brought that up in 20 minutes. I've just been staring at Buyback.
And yeah, only 2 heroes short of the level 25 this game. Just Celery and Tofu. Everybody else, they've hit it.
So much heals that are going to be coming out. Insania is now queuing up the Daggons.
I mean,
as
they're
well.
going
He
all
wants
in
to
on the
join the
burst.
fun.
They know that they have to blow up whoever they try and go for with this Scythe combo.
Gaming, they're trickling forward here, looking to contest the
Zai.
Rose. Zai shows himself.
They know he's here.
Searstone can't get the catch.
And they're very scared of trying to go any further towards him. They know that backup could be right behind Zai.
I mean, it's such tense moments.
But again, you know, Zai obviously, the kill they'd like to get, they know his buyback's on cooldown for 2 more minutes.
Some pretty crazy level 30 is going to be coming out soon.
Sure.
They're setting up down bottom. I mean, they're just constantly trying to find these pickoffs, and Roche, it's going to be up. He's going to switch position.
I'll tell you, it might have been that as well, actually, worth noting. They're playing around with the Cobalt 4-man. Insania, that's giving them a 24% movement speed bonus.
Okay, yeah, they're speedy.
They are very, very speedy.
The Roche is up.
The team when they group up.
Who's going to get it?
Hey, look at them running around. They're pretty much all on a haste route. At least close to it.
That is actually insane how much it does give now.
Look at that, they have 550 move speed.
I mean, this is the power of the Chen in the late game
go.
now. These creeps are absurd.
They're so fast.
And they're in. Who are they going to find? The Roche. They haven't started it. They're camping high ground on Gaming with the ward.
Let's see if Zai's able to check this out.
Boxy's flanking.
And he knows they're here. He's still going to try and go in on this, but Quinn, they're able to get the jump on him. Zai, he's caught in the corner. He's trapped in the static storm. They've got Zai.
That's one.
Out for 2 minutes, but Duracho in return will get taken out. He does have buyback himself.
Mickey.
And he's going to use it immediately. Ace pushes in with the AoE Doom. He's on top of the 2 of them. Mickey's being full focused here down by Quinn and Duracho. They're able to bring him down low. They've got him. Mickey to fall. Mickey buys back. Ace continues to chase up forward. Duracho beating into Insania. They'll turn with the root, but Duracho can continue to take down the Chen. Mickey buys back, and he's on top of Duracho. Duracho taken out by the death shot. No Duracho on the side of Gaming Gladiators and no Zai on the side of Liquid.
And there's no more Static Storm,
They
no
get the
more
pullback
Doom.
onto Quinn. Quinn.
I think
He's
needs to run.
just going to keep searching. He jumps forward, Quinn, tries to look to turn. Nisha's able to get forced away with the force boots.
Gaming does not have Doom or Static Storm.
Once he's pushing forward, he blinks in. So we're going to see if they get the catch onto the supports. They'll turn for Celery. As Celery, he's going to get left behind it. The rest of the team, they'll scatter. They don't want to have a part of this. As Liquid, they'll take this fight. Did cost them 3 buybacks.
But Duracho again got split from his team. He just gets completely isolated. They had to use double Dooms, double Static Storms to bring down the initial heroes. And Liquid, they buy back and overwhelm him.
That's all about the buybacks. And now in a state where 70 seconds without their main carry, without Duracho in the game. Liquid, they've got the pickups of the Roche. They've got a couple of cheeses. They've got an Aegis on Mickey. And we'll see again the start of this fight. Didn't look great for Liquid. Zai immediately falling. And he's the one without buyback, but you saw there just how quickly Duracho died the first time, comes in with the buyback, and you know, short, they're able to get themselves in a position where they take down Mickey. The problem is at this point, the rest of Liquid, they're ready to carry even with Mickey out of this, and he added buyback. He was back for round 2.
Boxy is literally doing more damage than carries. The supports, I feel like, are doing more damage than these carries in some instances because of how farmed everybody is. Look at him just wailing on him. Oh, Duracho.
It's a crazy game. They've got to keep their cool here. 72 minutes in.
I mean, the rapiers are starting to come out, Owen.
Oh, we just have, what, 2 pickups?
Yep, and they might even get another one.
All
Is
right.
Boxy gonna? Okay,
Is he
Boxy
gonna get a
goes,
third?
He goes for Moonshard.
Oh.
It's more damage for him versus heroes.
That's true. Double Moonshard he's sporting here. Quinn? 20 seconds until Duracho's up. And then they're going to jump Quinn. Nisha's going full and they're trying to lock down the TA. Here's the damage from Boxy. Look at him go. He brings him low. They're going to force Quinn back to safety. Ace, he's gone in to commit for this, but he's dead by buys back straight away. Quinn, he's able to take down Boxy, but Boxy still has buyback. He's immediately back in on the action. As they'll push on forward here, Liquid, they're onto the barracks, but everybody is back up on Gaming Gladiators.
The glimpse.
They're looking for Zai. They're getting him dragged back. With the stun control as well, but Zai's still immensely tanky. Whoa, well, not when that sort of damage comes in. Zai gets deleted.
Nisha.
They're pushing him back. The damage was done, though. The barracks are gone. Mega creeps are now out. But of course, this stage of the game, that's not something that the Gaming Gladiators can't deal with. They're still super strong. Celery, he tries to get in with the BKB. Tofu as well, watching from the side. No static storm for 30 seconds. Refresher also on cooldown. Nisha turns with the Remnant, won't be able to get a grab. They get the vision here for the glimpse back, but he's able to dodge it with the Dissimulate. Nisha on the retreat. Ace jumps in.
They're on Insania.
They'll get the catch onto Insania. This time he'll be the one to get left behind. And this time it's Gaming Gladiators able to use their buybacks to come out on top. They have to drop 3 of them to hold. They're in a position, 5 up and 2 dead on Liquid. Both no chance of a buyback. Zai, he's short on the gold.
He sure is, and they have everything up. They have the important spells back up too. They have the double Doom. They have the double Static Storm to go for the catch. They're still into Aegis, but they got quite a bit out of it there. And Quinn, he does have buyback. The only one in the game at the moment.
74 minutes in, 46 to 42. Dead even on the net worth. That's how close this game is. Yeah, you do not see games be this close at this point. I mean, you just don't see games really get to this point.
This is a whole new
Crazy
level
stuff.
of Dota.
Full refresh is going to be picked up from Mickey.
What can they grab here? The Mega Creeps, they're coming in, but they don't care. They clear them so easy at this point with their farm.
I mean, obviously at the moment it's just Gaming Gladiators. They have to deal with the Megas, but it's the same for Liquid. If Liquid end up getting Mega Creeped, they will be able to deal with them.
And look at Tofu. He's sneaking in to get vision.
He's looking for that big play.
Zai's going to come back in 5.
And Boxy, got to watch him. We saw there really sort of that last fight wailing into Quinn. How much this Dark Willie does. Haste! He's going to get in! They're on top of Mickey. Quinn commits it as well with the BKB. That's Mickey on the once. Nisha into the trees. He'll jump deeper into the tree line with the Dissimulate, trying to escape. He's got to try to have a Mickey, then force him out to the side. They try and get back to the fountain. He's able to put the BKB against the on Mickey. He'll be able to live.
How's he alive?
He survives. Turns down towards Quinn. Quinn caught with the break. The damage comes in. Quinn's out. Buys back immediately, but Duracho will fall.
Celery though.
Buyback available on Duracho. He's taken out Mickey. I think Celery just pretty much did that single-handedly. He killed Mickey off for a second time this fight. And Ace, he's still going to go here with the second Doom. In onto Zai. Zai surrounded. Quinn trying to help out, but Nisha and Zai will turn towards Quinn. Quinn, BKB back up. Zai pops the Ghost Shroud. Quinn comes out with a meld hit towards Zai, but Zai, he's kiting out. Gets back in with a Death Pulse. Back on top of Quinn. Quinn's out. 3 dead on Gaming Gladiators. No buybacks to be had. Celery also in trouble as he's caught by the Remnant of Nisha. He's going down as well. 4 dead. No buyback. They'll find Tofu. They won't be able to stop his TP. But it's all up to Tofu, and I think that's probably going to be too much for him to deal with as Liquid. They take the fight. No buybacks left on the 4 heroes of Gaming Gladiators. I think this is finally game over.
I think this is finally it. They have to commit everything to kill the Muerto, which you can absolutely understand, but then there's other heroes that are just delivering as well. Liquid. Holy moly, look at Quinn.
Crazy game.
He's like, this is so stupid.
Game there for Quinn. GG is called as Liquid. They'll take this game to 76 minutes.